Hello everyone, it's Moses here. In this video, I'm going to go through this simple database which is meant to help those who are running small businesses in managing their financial records. If you have watched my previous tutorials, I think you'll be able to remember this login form. I've used the same template in making this program. Alright, let me show you how it works. So you select a user from the username, and since we have checked remember, the password automatically shows up and you click on the login. So this is how the dashboard looks. Alright, over here you have an area which shows the amount of money that is available in your account, and this one shows your monthly expenditure, monthly payroll, total, and also your monthly revenue. So these icons that you see here have this function. When you click on this one, it will make these features show. When you click on that, it will hide those. Alright, so to begin with, we are going to start with the cash flow. So when you click on this form is going to show up. So what we have here is a list of activities that have occurred in our store pattern selling. So if someone comes and buys something from us, we can always look for that product from the product list here, and by using the product ID, and you can do this in order for you to see the product name, and you can select that. Once we do that, this information is going to be filled automatically. Then you can select the date when that person bought the product, and you can select the month, and also you can select the year. Now you may ask why I have these two here while I still have the date over here. These are very important because the monthly revenue is actually found by using these two as filters. Alright, and also these two are very important because they'll help us to filter this table when we're trying to calculate the total for a specific month. Alright, so if you refresh a little bit, you will notice that the numbers here change. Now if we want to add a new product to our system, we just click on this and this is going to show up, and then you can add the ID for the product. Let's use the EV6780. Let's say it's a novel. You can put any description if there is any. And then you can put the cost. Let's say maybe 40. Now let's say maybe this is 30. And let's say it's 40. Alright, so once we are done, you can always come here. If you refresh a little bit, you can see that our product is here. When we select the product, the information is going to be filled up, and you can also select the date that the person is buying the product. Let's say this person is buying that in June, and let's say 2023. Let's select June over here. Let's refresh a little bit here. Okay, so you will notice that the totals that are here for now are just the addition of all these numbers over here. So there's no filtering that is going on here. It's just the addition of this number here, these numbers here. So if you want to know the total for a specific month, and you also want to add the total to your main account, so what you do is that you come over here, select the month, and also select year, and click on this button. So what you're going to have is that here is just the activities that happened in May, and the gross total is just the addition of all these, and your total tax is 14.8, which is the 4% of the 370, and this is the amount that you're going to have paid your tax. So in order to get this amount here and add it to the available amount there, so you're going to double click on this button here. Now there is a note which says when you click the add to main account button, you can reverse the process by clicking on the reverse, by clicking on this button here. So the action is reversible. So let's double click. Okay, so you can always check if the transaction is successful by clicking on the reverse. This form is going to show up. As you can see, this amount here has been added to that. Now you'll notice that the information still remains the same because we haven't yet refreshed the main form. Okay, so but this is what we have here. All right, it has refreshed itself, so you can see that the amount has changed over there. Okay, now if you have made a mistake, let's assume you have made a mistake, say okay, I didn't want to make that transaction. So what you're going to do is that you're going to going to select the transaction that you want to reverse and then click on the reverse button. So let's click on this. You can see that it's deleted. And what will happen is that once the form is refreshed, you find that this amount is going to go back to the amount that we previously had. Okay, all right. As you can see, the amount is back to 10. All right. Now, when it comes to the tax, if you want to add this information, for example, to your tax account, you just click on this button here, and then you manually put the numbers. So the tax percentage is 4, and then the gross total, that is 370, and then the tax that you're paying is 14.8. And the date that you're paying that is, let's say, is today. Okay, that's how this one works. It's very simple. Okay. If you have any question on this form, you can always ask. So back to our navigation here, you can see that the product, you can see that we have the product, the reverse, the tax account, tax band, and payroll. So the product, reverse, tax account, we have interacted with them on this one. Product is what you have here, the reverse is what you have there, the tax account is what you have over there. So you can click on that, you can still see the same form, click on that, still see the same form over there.